It's rookie camp season, and today we're looking at the Chargers getting another look at Omarion Hampton. More clips emerged. We're going to watch them plus the other ones. Before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at practice, rookie camp, OTAs, training camp, mini camp, whatever we can find. It's all right here. We're looking at your rookies, quarterback battles, guys coming back from injury, guys you're drafting in fantasy football soon. It's all right here. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're looking at Omarion Hampton here today. Got a minute and a half of clips. This new one's fresh. I found it on social media yesterday. Want to look at that. Him catching some balls, getting some work. Very excited about Omarion Hampton. Very excited. This is like the perfect situation. He was mocked to the Chargers a lot in mock drafts. And Harbaugh loves to run the football. He also showed his hand last year getting running backs together. This year even more. Him and Najee Harris. Spending a first-round pick on a running back is pretty rich these days. Here in 2025, even before, not many teams do it, especially in a class like this when you can just wait and still get a talented running back. They really wanted Omarion Hampton. This is a running back that can take a lot of touches, a lot of work, and he is very explosive. He has top-end speed. He has a production profile catching the ball in the backfield. This is a running back prospect that's going to fit well with this team. Here's him catching the ball downfield. You can definitely see the size all the way from there. You got Najee Harris there. It's a good bridge for his rookie season. You kind of still want a good bridge to help develop so he doesn't get too much work in during that rookie season while we're ironing out the kinks. Help him not get too many touches early. That way you can get a long term out of his career. That way you're not in the back end of that rookie contract and you're like wondering what happened. But look at the size on him. Look at the size on him. Look at the calves. He's built to handle a workload. He's got the speed to kick it. He's explosive. He's on a team that can fuel that production. And this is a running back with a lot of upside here in this offense because they can move the chains. Herbert's good at keeping things going. You got Ladd McConkey from last year, a head coach that wants to utilize the run game. The thing here with Omarion Hampton in fantasy football, he's priced up a good bit. Last time I checked Underdog, he's up there a good bit. Home league drafts could be a little bit cheaper once we get into August. Really depends on how training camp shakes out, how things are going around there. Omarion Hampton, though, when you're looking at him fantasy-wise, this is a running back any given time during this rookie season could just take it over. Potential-wise, over the course of his career, has the potential to be a top 5 running back in the league. The draft capital says so. The production says so. What we see on tape says so. That's what you're seeing out of Omarion Hampton. He has the potential to take the league by storm early, too. Like, it could be week 1, 2, 3. He has that type of potential. Another thing, Harbaugh had to deal with the injuries last year. He really wants to be impacted with the run game. Wants to give the running backs a lot of touches. And he wanted to be fresh. Got a former first-round pick in Najee Harris. Spent a first-round pick on Omarion Hampton. They're good to go. He picked up running backs that can handle a full workload. Running backs that don't need a full workload because they can share it. Both of them heavily talented. If I'm a Chargers fan watching this, I'm excited. One, I got a rookie here with a lot of upside. He's also paired with a veteran with a lot of upside that can hold it down, that can handle a lot of carries. That's a good bridge for him. And you're adding assets to this team. You added Trey Harris in this year's draft. Ladd McConkey coming into his own. Here. You got the run game fixed up. You got it taped up, ready to go here. Justin Herbert, this is only going to help him. He's got the run game to lean on. J.K. Dobbins did good last year. I don't want to make it sound like, even though I haven't said anything bad, I don't want it to sound like by proxy that I'm actually was very impressed by him last year, what he was able to do. A good comeback from all those injuries, coming to the Chargers, being able to hold it down like he did. But you're looking at Omarion Hampton here. You're going to see some resurgence. You're going to see some pop. You're going to see those long runs. Like, he's not just a big running back, but he's explosive. I expect Najee to get some work. Like, I expect him to be a good bridge. I expect him to be a good meat shield for Omarion Hampton to start things off. I expect Omarion Hampton to take off, though. Somewhere down the line, I'm expecting it during his rookie season. First round draft capital, production profile says so. What we see on tape says so. It's all right there. I look for things to come to a head second and third year, where the ramp up is just blast off. I expect things to come to a head then, to where you know he's one of the top running backs in the league. I think you're going to get very excited about him going into year 2 and year 3 from what you see during this rookie season. And I think he's going to get his opportunity to see a good amount of that workload this year. I think that's going to happen. I think he's going to get good work in the passing game. He's going to help Herbert. They're going to be moving the football. They're going to be moving the chains. We're seeing him get work in the passing game, but that's usually the case with minicamp. So what should we expect during training camp? That's coming up here about a month. About a month. So what should we expect? Pads are going to be on. We're going to see joint practices. We should see him look very fluid behind that offensive line. We should see him get some work in preseason. Not a lot. Not a lot. They should be looking forward to using him in season a fair bit. But we should be hearing stories about him looking good, about how explosive he is, Harbaugh being excited about him in his hat and glasses, and those press conferences after practice. Should be talking him up a good bit. He is now. He is now. You should hear it even more. Like, all that stuff come to head more once the pads are on. Everybody's getting physical. Like, the guys on the back end of the roster, they're fighting for jobs. And those cut dates start getting in front of their faces, start getting more intense. The anxiety sets in, and they start playing rougher. I won't say harder. They're playing hard. They start playing rougher. They start playing more intense. And then you see him, doesn't even matter, taking off, putting that foot in the ground, going. You're going to see that from Omarion Hampton. That's what's going to get Harbaugh excited. That's what's going to get him very excited, having him out there in practice. And that's when you should expect the stories to come out. I would not be surprised if he gets jazzed up in best ball drafts once we get into camp. Like, jazzed up, huge, up there with Ashton Genty, up there. If not now, last I saw, he was up there. But I mean up there. I think the best way is, like, go around your town and try and find fantasy football leagues, redraft leagues, and just join them. And then see if you catch that rookie discount. And a lot of home leagues, rookies fall a little bit more. Usually not first rounders, but maybe you catch them a round or so cheaper than what you're seeing on social media, underdog ADP. Maybe you catch him a little bit cheaper due to him being a rookie. Maybe the best thing is to get some good Najee Harris news in training camp. Get some Najee Harris buzz. Maybe that's the best thing for you. If I'm a Chargers fan, I hear that, I should be excited. I should be excited that a guy in a backwards hat is talking up my player for fantasy football. That's a rookie that has a good prospect profile, because to be good in fantasy football, you have to be one of the better players in the league. You have to be strategized for that one way or the other. And the fact that I'm talking about market and not just my opinions is another factor you need to be looking at. Because I'm not the only one, and I'm trying to strategize around the market, because a lot of people are looking at Hampton. And I believe the buzz is going to get thick. So if you want to catch him at good discounts, find home league drafts. Just start talking around work. Start talking around. If you want to catch him at a discount, start finding home league drafts, because that's going to be about it. The only reason you can catch him at a discount is if he gets hurt in camp. And if he does, it really depends on the injury. We'll cover that. Even if the clip of the injury is out there, we'll cover that. We'll let you know. See how long we'll guess on that. Whether or not I'd probably still buy at that ADP. Unless he's out for the year, out for like 6 weeks, out for 2-3 months, however you catch him on the pup or whatever. Now we're talking hypotheticals. We're getting too deep with that. But the thing is, like, you better find home league drafts. Just start walking up and down your street. That's the only way you're going to catch them cheap. Just find randos to draft with, because everybody's in. So if I'm a Chargers fan and I hear that, get excited. Get excited. That means the market's hot. The market's hot for Omarion Hampton. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.